Welcome to your life-changing adventure of male self-improvement. Our mission is to help you develop into the best version of yourself. We will inspire you to overcome daily obstacles and coach you through the process of becoming a high-value man. Watching our videos will enhance the quality of your life. Listen up, gentlemen. The information that follows may alter your life. People can't stand being alone. It is an extremely unusual individual who is able to function on their own. If you prefer to be single, I will show you how to be happy. There are numerous advantages to being unattached, believe it or not. Society wants you to believe that your failure to maintain a relationship is the reason you are solo. This is a fabrication. Is it difficult for you to be happy on your own? Some people consider being single to be a lonely state. Many people remain in loveless and miserable relationships to avoid the feeling this. They don't want to experience the loneliness that comes with being single. That is a lie, and you shouldn't have believed it to begin with. It can be hard to break up with someone. It's like trying to learn how to swim and navigate while jumping off a boat you've been on for a while and landing in cold water. Of course, none of this matters if you can breathe underwater. You can also be happy solo and live the life you want. You don't have to feel like you can't do anything or that the whole world is on your shoulders. Being alone is not always a bad thing. You must start to see being unattached as more than just being without a spouse and start to see it as a time for personal growth and self-love. Yes, having a partner makes life more pleasant, but being alone also enhances beauty and brings a sense of calm that you might not otherwise experience. At some point in your life, it's easy to fall into the trap of wondering how to live your best life and be happy by yourself. The first thing you need to understand is that your happiness is solely your responsibility. It's dangerous and self-indulgent to depend on another person for your happiness. It is troubling that as an adult in complete control of your life and decisions, knowingly choosing those decisions, you would give up control of your happiness. That is far too much responsibility to put on someone when they enter your life. They should be enhancing pre-existing happiness rather than adding happiness to an unhappy life. The advantages of being solo. It is believed that after you have been alone for a long time, getting into a relationship is difficult since you have grown so accustomed to being alone that putting someone into the mix suddenly seems overwhelming. Continue watching to learn how to be a happy single. Here are some of the surprisingly fantastic advantages of being solo. As a person in a relationship, your dependency increases, and even if you don't intend for it to, you find yourself fully dependent on your spouse. When anything negative occurs at work, they are the first to be informed. When something positive happens, they are the first to know. You rely on them for advice and support. They are always accessible. You regrettably reach the terrible reality that you are all alone after you leave your life. This is often the reason why individuals and partnerships are encouraged to be distinctive. You should always be able to lean on and share resources with others outside of a relationship. When you're single, you are less reliant on one person and instead have a network of supporters. Your time is completely yours and no one else's. Making arrangements for just yourself is normal when you're unattached. Nobody would be angry with you if you made a decision to go out and then quickly change your mind. As a solo person, you have fewer financial obligations, so you have more money to spend on yourself. Ignore Jennifer Lopez. Love doesn't cost a thing. It actually costs a lot of money. Going on dates, purchasing gifts for holidays, birthdays, anniversaries, and other occasions all cost money. Since you're single, you don't have to worry about the financial duties associated with love. That is, you are free to use your credit card on your own or not. Less stress and less anxiety. Hey, we need to talk. A random friend messages you. You recall the last time you spoke, shrug, and conclude that it's basically irrelevant anyhow. You can even lose track of the conversation as time goes on. However, if you're in a relationship and your partner texts "we need to talk," you can anticipate having an abnormal heart rate, frequent trips to the bathroom, and sweaty palms for the entire day because that message sends a lot of thoughts flying out of control in your mind, and they will keep whittling around until you have that conversation. These advantages may appear minor and insignificant, but wouldn't you rather live your life with fewer worries, financial limits, more time, and a wider support system? It sounds pretty fantastic to me. The most important message of this entire video is how to live your best life and be happy if you're single. On a trip by yourself or somewhere you've always wanted to see. Get a passport and start saving money so you can travel solo. Meet some wonderful people. Use your camera. Kiss a total stranger. Get lots of laughs. Consume unusual cuisine. Have fun getting to know the locals. Dance with a spicy senorita. When you're by yourself, try to meet as many men and women as you can and make friends with them. Set up a support network if you don't already have one. This is a very important thing to do in a relationship to make sure you always have the support you need. Because you may not have time for them, and because dividing your attention in this way can be tiring, it may be hard to make friends. But when you're unattached, you don't have to share your attention with anyone else. All you have to do is think about the people who are on your side. Be there for them and be the one they can count on. You might not think so, but being the person others can count on and depend on will make you feel abundantly happy and fulfilled. Let yourself off the hook. It's easy to be hard on oneself for small mistakes and flaws. To think that the reason you don't have a partner is because you can't keep one would be a lie. Treat yourself with kindness. Give yourself a break. Cut yourself some slack. You should be impressed with what you've done so far. Be proud of the man you have evolved into. Here's the thing. When you are too hard on yourself, you don't give yourself enough love, kindness, and forgiveness. If you're always sad, you'll end up looking for love outside of yourself, likely jumping into another meaningless relationship. You have to realize that if you don't see and value the good in yourself, no one else will. Life is amazing, and while people seem to enjoy it when paired up, you can also enjoy life to the fullest while on your own. You don't have to be unhappy because you are alone. There are an infinite number of things to find happiness in. So how do you be happy and live your best life as a single person? Live like the world is ending and there is no tomorrow.